Thank you for coming to watch this presentation. Due to file size limitations on YouTube, this video is broken up into segments. If you'd like to see the higher quality complete version, please visit Kaniva.com and search Starry's Worlds. Thank you. And here we are at the opening screen at the new members' home. And here's one of the screens that we pointed out in the help center that you can click these things to visit your home. You click this to go to there's a shopping mall, and there are clubs to go dancing. And it gives you some instructions on how to move the avatar around and how to do the chat. And if you click this button, this screen will go away. And only come up this one time. We generally leave it up that way we know what the latest screens are. Okay, so here we are. We're in the new member's home, and it's quite nice. They give you there's a frame on the wall. You can actually right-click these walls and change the patterns and wallpaper the place. You can texture your furniture. You can texture your carpet. There's a TV set here that you can click on and create playlists and actually play your own media or shared media that's on various different websites that's available to the public. And as we look out the window, you can see we're actually looking out onto a place called the Plaza, which is kind of like a Central Park. I like to go there, and I personally like to call it Central Park because it's very, very nicely put together. There's a mall out there. There's some clubs out there. And there's some of the sculptures that you saw in the help center in some of the modeling. And we have a bed here, a dresser, some plants, some very nicely made plants. And you can actually retexture those also. You can retexture all of the various building blocks, and you can retexture the plants. It says it's a banana leaf plant, so it's a banana leaf plant, so you can texture that to whatever you would want to. And the same for any of the furniture. You can change the textures and patterns on those. And I believe even the floor, you can change the flooring and change that pattern. So you have a lot of options here as to how you could improve and customize your home for a new member. And we're going to stop this demonstration at this point because we are now in 3D, and we can now basically follow the instructions that were given at the Help Center. If there are things you want to do, then you can hit Go Places. Here's the map. There's a help. You can go back to the Help Center if you want. You've got a place called the Underground. That's a dancing club. You can go to members' homes. You can go back to your home. You can go to the Plaza, what I call Central Park. You can go to the mall. There's also a place called Kaniva City where there's a lot of shopping that can be done there, and that's a very nicely built city. There's a place called Third Dimension. That's another public dance club where you can earn points and rewards and dance fame. And then there's also the Hangouts. Now this is amongst the biggest one because there are literally millions of Hangouts. I'm seeing the numbers showing one of let's see. I'm showing 16,000 at the moment. I'm not sure if that is relative to the number of members that are currently present on the platform. We'd have to check on that. But this is the map that you would basically use to navigate, and it'll get you around the 3D world. So I will stop with the driving around the avatar, other than the fact that we'll probably have the avatar sit. Let's see if we can get the avatar on a chair. That would be nice. And whoops, I'm not supposed to be dancing on this chair. We'll make the avatar sit, and I will do some concluding comments here. We use this to basically show the capabilities of the platform and the software engineers that designed all of these various different elements. And these are very difficult things to design. So we would take and use this as a demonstration for investors and potential platform owners who would basically set up their own in-world, create their own private world as opposed to being in this demonstration world. The platform owners, then owner managers, would then also use this kind of a demonstration to bring in new members and bring in business. And so you could take this and drive them around, whether you get them signed in and they follow you around. We've even had people come in the office and they'd be standing behind our shoulder watching us drive around and asking us questions as we went around. And then ultimately, we'd like these platforms to grow, so therefore we're trying to provide all the possible information one would have to show how successful these are and what you can actually do with them. And I think in this particular platform they've done a really good job, and we'd like to continue. I'd like to continue with the next class that we're going to do in this regard. We're going to focus on the 2D pages where you basically create your communities and create all the parameters on how your various different clubs and whatnot operate. While you're here at your home, you also have a certain number of settings that you can set up. You can set your house to be public so anybody could visit. You can set it for friends and friend groups that you would choose, and then you can make it private, which means only you can get in there. And then there's some other parameters you can set. So there's a lot more to go, but this is a basic demonstration on how to get started in this engine. Get your potential investors or potential members or potential world owners who would actually buy or lease these engines and create their own worlds. This is a demonstration on how that works. And we will conclude this class with this, and we will move on to the question and answer session as soon as I would shut this down. And I thank you. We'll move now to the question and answers.